Hello, today I'm going to build and review the LEGO Star Wars Darth Vader helmet. Inside of the box we have bag of pieces number 4. Oh wow, the instructions. Bag of pieces number 5. Bag of pieces number 1. Bag of pieces number 3. Bag of pieces number 2. A sticker sheet. Oh, I'm not too happy about the sticker sheet being in this set though, being that this is a expensive set that barely needs any stickers. I don't get why they didn't just print it, but we'll get into that later. This is everything that's included in the set. Well, now that I have finished the set, I have to say this might be one of the hardest sets I've ever put together, if not the hardest. I had to take apart a whole lot of the set just to get different pieces put back together on it, especially on these side flaps where all the angled pieces kind of start looking the same, except like they have a one stug difference. And I really didn't know there was different kinds in the set, but there was, and I had to take apart a lot and put it back together. So that made building this thing a little bit frustrating, but now that it's finished, it's very nice to look at and it's very detailed, so I should probably get on with the details on this review. So starting with the base down here, I should also say this is way heavier than the Mandalorian helmet, being that it is 200 pieces more, I will say. Man, the camera goes out of focus every time I try to get this. There we go. It says LEGO Star Wars Darth Vader. That's all printed on. It's not a sticker, luckily. And as we climb at the base, you can see that it's just like tan on the bottom. holds it up really good. And the helmet is made into the base, so you can't take it off. But hang on, the focus on this camera couldn't be any worse sometimes. There it finally goes. You can see this little neck piece right here. You can actually bend it up and down if you want. I think it's meant to be bent down though. But you see right here, there's a sticker. It's the little grill on the bottom of his mask. It almost looks like a mouth. Now you won't see that. You'll see Darth Vader is having a mouth on his helmet, but that's kind of funny. It is a sticker though. There is a few stickers in the set. There is 2 right here. They are very frustrating to put on. But other than that, I think there's just about 3 stickers in the set, so it's not too much I'll complain about. Although with this being an 18 and up set that costs this much, I would much rather than be printed. Especially with those Lego Junior sets, always having everything be printed. And like even humongous pieces are still printed in those sets, but yet the big $80 18 plus set still has to get the little stickers. So I really don't get that. I will say though, those Junior sets are like really expensive though. Maybe that about makes up for it, but this is really expensive too, so it should be printed. But that's enough of me ranting about how those should be printed. Let's get in with the good stuff on this set. Like the details in the face, it looks really good in my opinion. And oh yeah, there's also a sticker here. I forgot to mention that. That one was like really bad to put on because it's so small. But enough about the stickers. You can see he's very intricately detailed on the face. Like right here, you actually build upside down. You use a lot of curvature and things like that. These are clipped in there. You can actually bend them. And he even has these little eyebrows which bend into place, which if out, you can actually get some kind of expression. He looks like a surprised Vader. You can also just bend it back like normal. Yeah, it's almost like eyebrows on this mask. It's really cool. I guess it's not meant to be eyebrows, but they work as eyebrows if you want them to be. And he has some of these little sword pieces clipped in for his little wires, I guess, in his mask. Let me see if I can pull one out. You see they just slide in like that. This one's on bulge winks. The other 2 are just clipped in. And you can see he has like a little grill piece going through the middle of his head to get that nice shape in. It's very nicely shaped. Like even turning it around, there's not many gaps. There's like one here, but it looks a lot worse on camera than it does in person. See, normally you see it like this anyway, or like this. Now this right here is clipped on. Let me fix the camera where you can see it. Okay. Now this piece right here is clipped on, so it kind of bends a little bit to get it make it curve over. It looks really good. And you see you kind of just build on the sides through here, almost like those Lego Brickhead sets, except like a really big version of that is what I would about compare it to, except way harder to put together. But you can see, and right here, these little frill pieces, I'm just gonna call them for now, you just clip on like that. And then this one, you clip on from the bottom. So you could get a really weirdly misshapen Vader if you wanted to. Kind of funny to look at. But anyway, you actually use a lot of lime green in this set. It's all inside of the set though, you don't see it. But I found it kind of funny that they use bright colors inside of this helmet that's all black. But once you bend all that back, it all just bends into place and gives him that Vader helmet shape. And you can see the line going through the middle of his helmet is all tiled, while all this is studded. And he has a few little tiled pieces. I know a lot of people don't like for Lego things to be studded. Personally, I'd rather it be studded, and I especially like it when there's a mix of tiles and studs. It just gives it that special Lego look, because if you couldn't see any studs, I don't really think you'd be able to tell it was Lego. So I'd rather be able to see all the studs on it. And I think we're about through the details, if I'm remembering correctly. Let me see if there's anything else that I forgot to show, so that I don't end this video and then come back with something else. This thing actually weighs pretty good. Like you could throw it at somebody and probably knock somebody out with it. I don't really recommend having Darth Vader's helmet as a weapon though, although it would work in the worst case scenario. Like if somebody breaks into your room or something and you have your Darth Vader helmet sitting beside you, sometimes it might be more convenient to grab the Darth Vader helmet beside you and throw it at the burglar rather than trying to run to another room and lock the door. That was a lame attempt at a joke. But anyway, that's pretty much everything on this helmet. So thank you for watching, and goodbye. Oh wait, as I said, I knew I'd forget to do something by the end of the review, but before I say goodbye, I need to rate the set. I give this a 8 out of 10. I would like for these to be printed, and I feel like the price is a bit much for this. I feel like the same price, maybe $60, $65 maybe would be better for this than what they charge for it. But other than that, this is a really good set. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.